Over 250 million years ago, a supercontinent called Pangaea stretched across the entire globe. Life was thriving, ecosystems were diverse, but beneath it all, a tragedy was about to strike. Massive volcanic eruptions began releasing toxins into the atmosphere, collapsing entire ecosystems and devastating life as it was. Hi, I'm Cassandra Clark, and my 6-year-old has taught me everything there is to know about dinosaurs. I've seen nearly every episode of the Dinosaur Train, and I'm a product of the Land Before Time era. Today, I'm going to tell you all about prehistoric life in the Mesozoic era. First, the Triassic period, then Jurassic, and finally, the Cretaceous period. So first, let's travel back 250 million years ago to the dawn of the Mesozoic era. Our journey begins with the Triassic, commonly known as the Age of Reptiles. Aptly named the Great Dying, the Permian-Triassic extinction was responsible for the end of 3/4 of all land-dwelling life and 95% of the ocean dwellers, Bob Strauss claims in a ThoughtCo article from July 21st, 2024. But despite this mass extinction, the Triassic was a time of great recovery and evolution for prehistoric life. As you can see in slide 4, the Triassic period saw the introduction of several new species and ecosystems that would dominate the planet for millions of years. Most notably are the archosaurs, or ruling reptiles, whose diversification gave way to the first true known dinosaur and the first flying vertebrate, the pterosaurs. Also from this group came the only dinosaur still living today, birds. Birds are not the only one whose lineage dates back to the Mesozoic era. In an article on Britannica updated just 19 days ago, Alan Logan names lizards, frogs, turtles, and crocodiles as just a few modern-day groups whose ancestors first appeared in the mid to late Triassic. While birds may be the only living dinosaur, there remains yet another significant family line that evolved during this period, the mammals. In 2017, Paleontology Online published an article written by Elsa Pancreoli that is dedicated to informing its readers about therapsids. Elsa tells us the origin of every mammal living today is within this Triassic reptilian group. Slide 5 will show you that plant life during the Triassic was just as diverse. According to a webpage on enchantedlearning.com, the Triassic is where conifers and cycadophytes got their start. Cycads had tough palm-like leaves and a woody trunk and were abundant in the Triassic. Also dominant were Glossopteris, a seed fern with tongue-shaped leaves from the Permian. Horsetails were especially important during this time due to their resilience and rapid growth. Because horsetails regrow from an underground stem, they don't die when they're eaten. Other Triassic plants include liverworts, mosses, ferns, yews, and more. Moving forward to 201 million years ago, we reach the middle period of the Mesozoic. Life had adapted and endured, the resilient survivors giving rise to the dinosaurs. But it wouldn't last forever. Once again, deadly toxins were released into the air by volcanic eruptions. Many life groups were unable to adapt quickly enough, and the world changed yet again. We got to see the reptiles diversify in the Triassic, and now we get to see them dominate in what is known as the Age of the Dinosaurs. Jurassic is the second period in the Mesozoic era. Just before this period was a mass extinction event known as the End Triassic extinction. 76% of all marine and terrestrial species were killed off as a result of this occurrence, according to a Britannica article posted March 15, 2024. Those little affected by the transition included dinosaurs, crocodiles, turtles, mammals, and fish. It's believed that this extinction is what allowed dinosaurs to become the dominant species. A November 12, 2018 article on Active Wild claims that this could be due to the extinction of nearly all Pseudosuchians, which were the previous dominant predators and the dinosaurs' biggest competition, leaving niches for the surviving archosaurs to fill. Slide 7 will show you that many of today's most well-known dinosaurs emerged in this period. Sauropods, for instance, evolved into subgroups such as the Brachiosaurus, Diplodocus, Apatosaurus, and so much more. This group of dinosaurs is considered to have contained the largest creatures to walk on Earth to date, according to an article from Byline Manual on livescience.com, published on April 15, 2013. Reaching lengths of 122 feet and 77 tons, John P. Rafferty claims in a 2019 Britannica article that the Titanosaur was the largest sauropod of them all. Other well-known dinosaurs from the Jurassic include ones like the Megalosaurus and Allosaurus, subgroups of the extremely diversified group of theropods. An article on Twinkle states that while this group started as all carnivores, they began branching out and evolving into herbivores, omnivores, piscivores, and insectivores. Many Triassic plants continued on into the Jurassic. Among these were horsetails, ferns, cycadophytes, and conifers, which are considered to be the dominant plant of this period, according to enchantedlearning.com. Conifers were also the likely source of vegetation for the massive herbivorous sauropods as well. This probably means that there weren't many of them inhabiting the same area, since food would be scarce and competition fierce. Other plants of the Jurassic include the Williamsoniella, and the Catonia. Catonial led to the development of flowering plants, or angiosperms, and these evolved during the late Triassic and spread rapidly, quickly taking over and drastically altering the Earth's landscape. And finally, 145 million years ago, we come to the beginning of the end. Over time, the Earth experienced a profound change. With several ecosystems dying out and new ones forming, it truly was a time of evolution, diversity, and transformation. We've met the dinosaurs who dominated, and now we will learn their fate as we explore the last period of the Mesozoic. The Cretaceous period is the last and longest of the Mesozoic era. This period is unique in that a mass extinction does not separate it from its preceding period. David Moscato and Will Harris with The Common Descent speculate in their podcast on August 27th, 2022, that this is due to the extinction at the time being drawn out over a long period rather than one big mass event. Cretaceous is the period where we meet dinosaurs like the T-Rex, Velociraptor, Triceratops, and Ankylosaurus. The largest sauropod, the Titanosaur, also spread rapidly during this period in numbers, location, and in size. The famous of all the mass extinctions was the Cretaceous-Tertiary extinction. Unlike the others' volcanic eruptions, this one happened when an asteroid hurtled towards the Earth 65 million years ago. An archived web exhibit on the Museum of Paleontology website, accessed October 27, 2024, credits the 110-mile biometric crater in the Yucatan Peninsula as the likely landing spot of this dinosaur-killing asteroid. With the flowering plants from the Jurassic still growing in abundance, vegetation in the Cretaceous continued to increase both in density and in species diversity. Modern angiosperms beginning here include magnolias, early sycamores, and palms, while the less adaptable conifers and seed ferns began to decline, according to enchantedlearning.com. Other Cretaceous plants are oak, sassafras, ginkgo, and more. In review, we have visited each place of the Mesozoic, starting with Triassic, moving to Jurassic, and then finally ending in the Cretaceous period. The devastation that ensued lasted for thousands of years. Wildfires raged across continents, soot and ash blocked out the sun, oceans became increasingly acidic, and oxygen levels dropped drastically. Those small enough to find refuge during the asteroid strike survived on into the New World, and their descendants live on today. This final extinctive event is an overwhelming reminder of how fragile life can be, but those who are able to adapt will thrive.